Howdy everybody, welcome back to the first episode of the Caliente family, or whatever I'm going to be calling this series. Now, we've played as the Calientes on the channel in The Sims 2 before, but this time we're switching it up because I'm making a pretty big decision in this series. We're going to be having kids in this series, or, having a kid in this series, and we're going to see what happens here. And sort of the whole thing with this series is we're going to be trying to find goofy ways of making money, pretty much. We're going to be like, setting up lemonade stands, maybe, trying to make some paintings and stuff like that, trying to sell stuff, dig for treasure. We're just going to find goofy ways of making money without having an actual job in the game. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting in this series. And, of course, Dina and Mortimer are my favorite couple in Pleasant View. I know that is a hot take, but they are my favorite couple in Pleasant View because of how chaotic they are. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this series goes and how, Mortimer and Dina's kid ends up. It's going to be weird to see that kid because I don't know how they're going to look. It's definitely going to be interesting here, like combining those two characters, because I've never actually done it before. I've never had Mortimer and Dina have a kid in this game, so it's going to be interesting to sort of see how the kid ends up. So yeah, it's definitely going to get pretty interesting here up in this series with the Caliente family. But yeah, it's going to get goofy, because this first episode is already goofy enough. But let's get on. Howdy everybody, welcome back to The Sims 2. We're back with Mortimer and Dina. Now, I've played as the Caliente family before on the channel. We've played as them in a whole series, actually. But I wanted to do another series with these guys, because I wanted to switch it up a little bit with this sort of season, I guess, of The Sims 2 Calientes. So what I was thinking was, this time around, we could actually try and have a family. Like, I usually don't do that in my playthroughs, but I think it could be definitely interesting to see these two have, like, a kid, see what happens with that, and sort of try and raise that kid. And what I want to do for sort of, like, the plot is we have to find goofy ways of making money, because Dina and Mortimer, they're not the type of people to have jobs at this point. I mean, Mortimer's retired, so he's not going to have a job. And Dina is kind of, she's very lazy. She just like me for real. She is very lazy in this game. So, she wouldn't want to get a job. So, what I'm thinking is we sort of find goofy ways of making money, like digging up treasure or like setting up a lemonade stand. That's sort of the goal for this series. Sort of just try and find goofy ways of making money. But it seems Mortimer is up. What up, bro? So he wants to gain a skill point. Okay, man. How you doing, bro? Look at Mortimer. It's weird because I'm recording this at the same time as when I'm playing my Sims 3 Goth Family series. And it's weird going from child Mortimer to literally elder Mortimer. It's a little bit weird. See, I've said this in previous videos probably, but Mortimer and Dina are my favorite duo, I guess, in The Sims 2. They're my favorite duo, and that's going to be a hot take of the century. Some people are going to find that really dumb. Like, how can you like Mortimer and Dina? But they are one of my favorites. No. You know what? I'm just going to own it. They're my favorite. They're my favorite duo in The Sims 2, and the reason is because I like both of them. They're both really likable characters, at least for me they are. Like, obviously, Dina is a gold digger. She is not a good person, but for some reason, she's just really likable. I don't know why. She's just extremely likable just for her. I think it's more of her playful side that I just found funny. And, I don't think she's, like, evil. I don't think Dina's an evil character. I think it's pretty obvious she's not an evil person. But she's just kind of a shitty person at times. But I really like Dina. And I really like Mortimer because, Mortimer's, he's one of the main Sims characters. And, I really like both of them. That's the thing I find kind of funny, though, is I prefer characters like Dina and, other sort of morally questionable characters. I prefer them over Holly Alto and Angela Pleasant. Like, I find these whole Angela Pleasant and, Holly Alto, these good Sims, you know what I'm saying? I find them to just be extremely boring characters. Your creative abilities inspire those around you and make the world a more beautiful place, Dina. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to have these two have a kid at some point in this, but first I want to have Mortimer gain a few more skills and stuff like that. We do got to earn 500, though. How do we earn 500? We gotta find a way. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I was meant to press sit, and then I accidentally pressed the other thing, and she started. Look at Mortimer! Dude is trying to read the book. There's a cat here. Greet this cat. Kobe. What up, Kobe? There's a cat here. I love it. I love how, like, in The Sims 2, The Sims just have no shame whatsoever. It is 9 a.m. and she's coming out in her freaking underwear to go greet a cat. Like, no, doesn't switch into a regular outfit. None of that shit. If that cat destroy... The cat's destroying it! Mortimer's literally sat on the chair. Dina, kill the cat. Dina, kill the cat. Alright, time to escort this old hag off the premises. What? Mortimer, she's back there. He literally walked straight past her. Oh my god. Get out. I want to have her finish that painting because we need to earn 500, but I don't even know how much that's going to be. How much is that? 561. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need. Yes. Yes. She got 2 once done. That's what I'm talking about. Try for baby. Here we go. Uh-oh. Y'all hear that? The freaking baby chime or whatever that shit is. The baby is on. She's pregnant. She is gonna be pregnant, so that's gonna be interesting. Mortimer. Okay, while Mortimer's trying to become the strongest man in Pleasant View, Dina is painting the creepiest thing I've seen in this game. What the hell is this? Oh no, she's got a clown painting, bro. How nice! Yes, we get to talk to our daughter. I want to talk to Cassandra, since Cassandra, I don't hate her. You know it's bad when I gotta start with I don't hate her. But with Cassandra, I don't mind her, but I think she's kind of well, she doesn't inherit the intelligence of her dad. She does not. All right, here's Cassandra right here. This attire is something else, man. This is another level of a fashion statement right here. Although this hair is, oh, that ain't helping nothing. And that's coming from me. I've had some bad haircuts in my time, but good God, what is this? Let's hang out. Cassandra! Cassandra! Where's she running? What the hell? Where's she going? Okay, never mind the fact that Dina is playing in the freaking bathtub right now. This is why I love Dina, man. She's such a goofy character. I want to hang out. Daughter, please. He just awkwardly stood behind her. Where you getting in the hot tub, man? Get out of the hot tub. She's just staring at him. She's just staring at the back of his head. There we go. Now we can hang out. It took like 3 years. There we go. Dina is... Okay, what the fuck did you do? What did you do to that toilet? Brandy, is she available? Just talk. There we go. That's the thing with Cassandra, though. She's got to be a little bit confused as to what's happening, because presumably she knows that Mortimer's married Dina, and I can imagine Cassandra probably hates Dina. She probably hates Dina. Look, what did I tell you? They're already freaking friends. Dina and Brandy Broke are like... They always get along in this game. I don't know, that's kind of suspicious from Brandy, though. Why does she get along with someone like Dina? Because you would not think Brandy and Dina were very similar people. You know what I'm saying? But they are, for some reason. She really liked that Mortimer joke. Alright, enough talking to freaking Brandy. Where are you running? Oh, God. Okay, yeah, because she's pregnant. I forgot. We did it at the start of this episode. Move, Mort! He just cleaned that. He just cleaned that. These two are gonna hate each other. I already know. These two are gonna fucking hate each other, dude. Oh no. Okay, and Dina is back in the hot tub. What a surprise. Dina is back in the hot tub. Alright, everyone's chilling right now, though. But I'm gonna leave this episode here. This has been a slightly chaotic first episode with Caliente family. It's good to be back, honestly. It is good to be back with Dina and Mortimer, two of my favorite Sims. Actually, yeah, I think they're my two favorite Sims of Pleasant View.